using the speedometer app because mine's not accurate. I have still yet to install the K-tuned vehicle speed sensor adjustment. And as you can see, we've gone 155 miles and we've only wasted that much fuel. It's really good, actually. But yeah, it's pretty creepy out here. Been on the road for like almost 3 hours and we're pretty close to Louisiana. We're in these like back roads, like way in the boonies. There's all kinds of deer and all kinds of crap. But once we get there to the dude's house where AJ's new car is at, I will give you a little walk around of it. So sit tight. All right, so we got here, ended up getting the car off the guy for $1,100. $1,100, and it was well taken care of. He really took his pride in this car. He put new suspension, alternator, it's fresh oil change. He's like definitely taking care of it, and AJ's super happy about that.
Definitely.
So am I, because I've got to do stuff to it too. But this is like the only damn issue. I mean, the paint's not a big deal since we know how to paint. Dual point injection under the hood, and it's got a full tank already, so that's great. And it drives really nice and runs really good. So he's gonna pop the hood real quick so you can see it. But it has the SI wheels, I believe, not from the EF. I think those are just off of a different. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember what those are off of, but yeah, he finally got another EF. The last one he had was when he was like 13. So he didn't really get to drive it much. And this thing's doing amazing, by the way. Let me go show you how much fuel we used. We've gone 212 miles, and we're just getting close to half a tank. This thing's phenomenal. K24s are really good on fuel. He checked it, and he's just making sure. It does have a small oil leak, not a big deal. It's come from the distributor. And this thing most likely will be getting K-swapped anyways in the future. At least that's the goal.
That's the goal. Ultimate goal right there.
And of course a repaint because it definitely needs it. The paint is chipping everywhere on the hood. Definitely needs some TLC on the paint, but the rest was well taken care of. Huge shout out to Dylan, the guy that he got this from. He took well care of it, real good care of it. 30-year-old Honda Civic.
30-year-old virgin.
It's a virgin. That's right.
Hatch.
But
yeah.
I'm gonna get some fuel in, even though I could probably make it on what's in here. But yeah, it's running good. The glow looks really good on there. I got the gold on it because it matches. But I'm gonna put some fuel in.
Biggest thing. You see this right here?
Right. It's not Bondo.
No rust.
And no rust.
No Bondo, no rust, all original.
Awesome.
Happy.
Well, we're gonna get on the road. We got a 3.5 hour drive. We'll put some fuel in, and then we'll go from there once we get back to the house. So I literally was able to drive this distance on $11.48 because we were just at a half a tank at 212 miles. That's freaking amazing. Okay, but now we're gonna get to the road. All right, so we made it back 6 a.m. It's been a long night. We got the car in the garage, wanted to go over it and show you the things. It's pretty original. It has the D15B1, the guy painted the valve cover and the top intake part. Put a new battery in it. It's got a new alternator. It even has AC in it, which is kind of cool for it being 30 years old. And the clear coat's peeling pretty bad all over. It's on the Fat 5 style wheels, and it has some pretty decent like
drag radials
or something, street radials.
Street racing mode.
The interior has glow, which we're gonna hide the LED strips, but it's a multicolor that you change on your app, kind of like what's on my car, but he has an app that he can change the different colors and stuff like that. He has it came with a tack already in it, but he has another thing that he wants to put in there. He's changing the color. Show him the app real quick, what the screen looks like.
That's what it looks like.
It has like a color wheel and stuff like that. You can choose like a lot of different colors. But it's going to get painted, of course, and windows tinted and stuff like that. And down here is the only spot that's damaged. There's nothing structurally damaged. It's just that piece which can be replaced. So it's really, really good shape. And it has full stock exhaust. But look at how tiny it is. So tiny. But I'm sure AJ's going to do something with that, because I mean that thing's super, super tiny. well, I mean,
that back where it goes.
it is a 30-year-old car, so he's definitely going to get an aftermarket exhaust.
Oops.
And we're going to clean this thing up. I think one of the first things that he was wanting to do, most likely, was the amber headlight mod, which we did on my EF. I'll put a picture here so you guys can see. It looked awesome. I loved how it looked, at least. And I had this thing turboed on mine, and it was an awesome car. And I'm kind of jealous. Like, I would trade my EM2 K-swap exactly how it is for his car. And he said no. He said no.
My baby.
No.
This is my new love.
People think I'm crazy for that, but I love the EM2. It is an awesome car, but I'm an EF guy.
So if you have a EF you want to trade, hit James up.
It has to be a really good trade, though.
It has to be a good deal.
This thing is like in amazing shape. Like, it has 13,000 miles on this, and it runs so good.
Got receipts, actually. Why not?
He's got all kinds of stuff with this thing.
Let's see, actually. Original warranty.
He's got the original 1990 Honda warranty.
Owner's manual.
That's crazy.
And all the receipts and everything for
I think
it.
he's the second owner, by the way.
Yes.
I think this was the original owner car, one owner, so he's the second owner.
Yep.
That's crazy. And this is a car that he would be stupid to get rid of.
It ain't going nowhere.
I mean, the Integra was a means to an end, basically. You know,
It was fun. I liked it.
But
I
it
loved
brought us
building it,
here.
but it
This-
got me an EF. It got me my dream car.
But yeah, it's a really, really good find, and we're gonna paint it. So you'll have to stay tuned to see all that. But it's gonna be really cool the way we paint it and what we're doing with it. It's not gonna be. I think it'll be over the top for some people, but not for us. It'll be pretty subtle, but looks really clean. So definitely stay tuned for that. We're gonna have way more of the EF on here, and I'm gonna probably get myself one, regardless if I've got to get rid of the EM2 to get one, or just. I mean, an EF, that's where I started. I started in an EF. I've had like 6 or 8 EFs. I gained a lot of knowledge with them, and they were literally my favorite cars. And they're super reliable.
Time to go back to your roots.
Yep, back to the roots, guys. But, yeah, there it is. We got a lot of work to do today. Got to go get it inspected, which everything should pass. The windshield crack is only right here. It's not in the actual visibility range. It has a horn. Everything works on it, so it should be pretty easy.
And lights work.
So it's not gonna. I'm positive it'll pass.
Yeah, it's gonna pass.
But we got a lot of work to do. It's real early, so we're gonna get stuff done and get off here and get this video edited as soon as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Definitely stay tuned for more, and tell all your EF buddies that we're gonna start building on this channel so they can come subscribe and check out all the EF content on here. And who knows, maybe I'll just keep the EM2 and buy an EF on the side. Either way, I love this car. It is phenomenal. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'll see you guys in the next video. As I like to say, God bless, stay safe, stay awesome.